The Yellow Jackets will put total record and pick us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Virginia Tech's offense will be first on the attack. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just a recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you do whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give to the tailback. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws up the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Parker. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're about to get another look at this rookie offense. To the air on 1st down. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the 1st down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an...
To running room at the 30. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Houston had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for boost, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron, too, people. Fun run in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Parker. That's reeled in, it's Burks.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on his own feet.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there. They'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Parker. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want...
Quarterback really has pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hokies will put this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch. The ball bounced out of bounds. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it as they put it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Parker. There's the pressure. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Hook release by the QB. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Does the short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Medical gain there. Still not short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Makes one man miss. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. With the run on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Parker. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Hooks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson, and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Ramsey. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looking for room. It's Ramsey. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They may have to give this guy a homestead exemption in the end zone. He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at halftime.
I've lost count. I don't know if that's probably on your stat sheet in front of you. Goodness gracious. That's at least 3 that I can remember, so he's having a heck of a day.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to pass. It's Parker. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught. It's Burks. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, and they can't move the chains. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Makes the grab. When they knock him down, there was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense is expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Man, what great concentration by the big fella. You see it, he pulls it in. What a spectacular one-handed grab.
To the air, it's Parker. Caught over the middle, it's Connors. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get it through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the 1st down marker, and they'll give up the ball. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And and this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Ramsey. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have enough to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that lap. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to slip it forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see Grant so successful.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking for space. It's Ramsey.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Fires complete on the slant. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
Nice move throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab on the left. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Hokies have pushed it inside the 20. Going to the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Parker. Got it set up on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Gonna swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The rambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And then the ball's not free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Finds a little space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Parker. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Smashes it between the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that.
Breaks free. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Parker. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a sliver of punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they can stop the return. Now they'll run it on the toss. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Ramsey. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Georgia Tech.
Dropping back, it's Parker. Works the middle of the field. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll pull the chain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's full. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Crispin. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He leaves it with the back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force them to give the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell. Maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you can try it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Ramsey. Oh, what a cut! He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
1st and goal. Virginia Tech.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia Tech, 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, and you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hand and let him do his thing.
Didn't have any better luck going back to him on second down. Now they're staring at 3rd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Coffee. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Going to the run, it's Ramsey. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. It'll be a draw. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Mount Hemingway. They're up by 11 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play.
Looking for a man. It's Coffee. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Feels the button, looking for daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking for room. It's Ramsey. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Now on second down.
Brings up second down.
To the ground with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Gain of 3.
And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. He's got it and still on his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Georgia Tech.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man, it's Ford. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Nice move to pick up yardage. Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Ford. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Unloads it left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And here comes the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And say what is really nice at this point in the game is you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game. You can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of game. And how about this offense? They're not on the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's not going to make a real job of this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident, David. They were able to go out and execute well to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they didn't. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.